As of April 1st, all residents will have regular, frequent, and routine opportunities for social visitation in long-term care and assisted living.
For the first time in a year, people living in BC's long-term care and assisted living homes can throw open their doors and, more importantly, their arms to hug their loved ones, their families, and friends.
We will be limiting the number of people at any one time, so to 2 visitors. Plus a child, to allow for visits to grandparents and great-grandparents as well. The location of visits are now changed so that your family and loved ones and friends can visit in a residence room primarily, and we'll have provisions for residents who are in multi-bed rooms.
Residents will be able to get together in care homes or go off-site for visits without having to quarantine when they come back. This change coming as most residents and many staff have been vaccinated.
But bearing in mind that we still need to have infection prevention and control measures in place, and that will mean wearing masks for the time being, because we know that there is still a possibility of transmission and that not all visitors will be immunized at this point.
Changes also coming to religious events, allowing some outdoor services and a special allowance for very specific events inside.
That will allow indoor services on 4 days between Sunday, March 29th and Thursday, May 13th. So that's the period of time that I mentioned that covers many of the important holidays for a number of different faith groups, whether it's Passover, Easter, Ramadan, Vaisakhi.
At most, 50 people or 10% capacity will be allowed, whichever is less. But a warning, these changes don't change other precautions. People need to stick only to their households when inside. Cases are high and the number of variants a growing concern.
Steady increase in overall percentage, and it's in the vicinity of the high teens and early 20s as of what I was looking at today.
So while the province is allowing long-term care visits and more options for religious events, everything else remains the same. Outside, big spaces, few faces. For City News in Victoria, I'm News 1130's Liza Yuzda.